to talk to you a little bit about leadership, what I think it means to be a leader, and how I have seen that in my life and have wanted to emulate it. My entire life I've watched my family, and I've had leaders to look up to directly in my family. In doing so, I have really tried to be like them. I come from a family of trailblazers, certainly. My grandma was principal, grandpa was principal, my father was. My sister has gone above and beyond in her field of ballet and has been dancing in Europe since she was age 14. And from my life experience, I would say the most important attribute or part of leadership is one's character, for sure. My dad has had a sign in his office my entire life that says, "Character is what you say or do when no one else is looking." And I really think character is what distinguishes great leaders from good ones. As one of the most influential leaders of all time said, Martin Luther King Jr., people should not be judged by their appearances, but by the content of their character. And I think this is very, very important in terms of leadership, because a person's character, be it good or bad, can greatly influence their followers, either encouraging or discouraging inspiration. Good character in a leader demands respect and trust, and a leader cannot lead unless they are respected and trusted by their followers. Another important aspect of leaders is that they leave something better than it was when they found it. In other words, they better the environment. In class, we did an exercise on listing all the important attributes that a leader should exhibit, and these are the ones that stood out most to me. Leadership is a characteristic of an individual who takes initiative in any walk of life and strives to help those around them. They pick up others when they are down. They do not wait around for others to pick up the slack. They are inclusive, patient, and always strive to do more and to be better. They listen and are attentive, but are also headstrong at the same time. And they do what is best for the group, not necessarily for them. And they always do what's right and not necessarily easy. They are self-assured, supportive, motivated, patient, adaptable, and overall dedicated to better the group as a whole. As much as I have learned about leadership in my life through good role models, I have also learned from bad. In high school, I was an avid field hockey player, and I adored it. Entering 9th grade, I worked my hardest and made the team, and then was elected captain for that year, and was also captain of my JV team my sophomore and junior years, and I got pulled up to varsity as a sophomore as well. Unfortunately, my coach's tactic was yelling. We were not really motivated other than from ourselves and from fear of her wrath. When we lost games, we ran and ran and ran. The senior captains that we had all 4 years were amazing leaders. They were respectful to all the other players, but they also ran tight ships to appease the coach and the rest of the players. Although we all respected Coach Hines, it never felt like she respected us. She would often get in heated arguments with referees and other coaches, including her own assistant coaches, and would frequently bench players for simple and accidental errors. She did not exhibit good character whatsoever, and eventually going to practices became trivial and not fun anymore, and I began to not enjoy it, and that is something that should not happen from leaders. Leadership is very important to me because leaders are what motivate me to be better and therefore make the world better. Especially today with so much craziness going on around the world, we really need good leaders to step up and to create harmony. As a pre-teaching major, leadership is a concept that I truly will want to grasp and to be able to exhibit traits of a good leader, to be able to stand up in front of a classroom and teach the future leaders of America and of the world is something that is very, very important to me and that I will want to be able to exhibit. I have had many, many wonderful teachers throughout my schooling that have shown me what it means to be a great leader, and have become avid mentors to me, and I would really love to be able to repay that debt to society and to do that for my future students. In the leadership learning community, I've learned that leaders come in all shapes and sizes. There really is no cookie cutter figure of a leader, and they have to be exactly this and this and this. There are multiple forms and types. During my time at UConn, I have also seen students as leaders, standing up for what they believe in and taking action, especially in lights of the events last week. And I had never really seen that before college. It was always sort of the students were the followers and the teachers were the leaders. And I really think it's important that the millennials are now the ones that are standing up for what they believe in and taking initiative. I feel there is this connotation of teachers being leaders, but I was really shocked to see how many students don't stick to the status quo. They rise above and beyond to try to better their community. Ultimately, leaders are able to inspire because they are confident, listen, are respectful, and have character. Thank you.